All right, guys, welcome back.
Hey guys, welcome back.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. We finna get into the 90-day tell-all. We're gonna give y'all our take on the show. Did we need a part 5? We did need a whole Matt special. We need to talk to Matt, but I don't think it was everybody else's business.
No.
So we on stage, and Sean is questioning Gino and Jasmine back to back after she hollered Matt. Matt.
Child.
Do you love Jasmine? It don't seem like he wanted to say yeah.
Right. It seemed like he just said yeah because she's carrying my baby, so I have to say yes. I do love her.
That sounds messed
He
up.
could have said, I care for her.
Then you really said no if you say that. But if you say, of course I do, she's carrying my baby, then you make it seem like a rhetorical question and not that you're saying what you're just saying.
Yeah.
It sounded like he was struggling owning up to it.
We caught that. She ain't slick, Matt.
Matt even said he been running from marriage and having a child his whole life. Jasmine had either needed to run into some, I know he's GAY, or he has multiple women and I had to get up out of here. Because what you running from stability for? But you know you getting old. And like Rob asked him, you wasn't afraid to have a baby with a married woman? Because they could keep the baby over there. You don't get to do anything.
Correct.
You got to be kidding me. He didn't know. Basically, they just was hooking up.
Twice a week.
I don't even know what this was. Is this his baby? And he was just a good friend and saved her and said, yeah, it was me. I'm the daddy. This is what I didn't like about the beginning of the tell-all with the Matt part. It was a lot of blaming Matt for marriages ending on Jasmine and Gino's part. I don't think Florian or Rob or Josh should have been slick talking crazy to the dude, acting like he disrespected their marriage. Of course, a stand-up, decentable human being wouldn't interfere in no one's marriage. Look, I don't want to do it. I don't do open marriage. I don't do that. That's not his belief system. Matt's over there like somebody was going to get her anyways with him not treating her right. I just happen to be the guy. Be mad at Gino, not me. Be mad at Jasmine for her actions towards her husband.
That's their marriage.
Not the guy that's like, sure, I'll hit him.
Right. That's their marriage. Like he said, y'all invited me into this.
And now you mad that I broke a few rules? Like hit it without the condom?
Or maybe he
implanted my seed in there.
Maybe he just broke the condom, Maybe they were following all the rules, like Jasmine said. Condoms break. It happens. Why that can't be the problem?
So they asked, Jasmine, do you love Matt? I think she want to say yeah, but she don't want to upset Gino because right now Matt ain't taking care of her on the level that Gino would. Like give her complete security if she just was shut up and stay in the house, which is literally just like, I could be a stay-at-home wife with him, but with him I may have to help. I'm still going to do my influencer things with Matt, but I don't have to worry about how to get a bill covered. I'm not saying Matt ain't taking care of her. I think that's why she's hesitant to state her feelings for Gino as far as if she don't or not. She didn't want to say no, but I think she wanted to say no, but didn't want to say it. And when he was like, you ain't love me, you wouldn't have went to the gym seeking a suitor 5 months after you got here. Then she got aggravated and started, I don't love you. When I did love you. When I did. Gino, if the girl was at the gym when she got here looking for some, you already was in the wrong.
Yeah.
And let's not act like they wasn't arguing about the sex thing before she even got here. Why he need the blue pill? He don't want to take it. Come on.
Or he forgot the blue pills one time.
He just can't keep. They asked Gino some other questions, guys. Like, Sean asked Gino, She was like, if you're already having marriage problems to the point to where it's done. And Jasmine, she over there saying therapy wasn't going to work because people know what they need to do. The therapist going to give you assignments and tools and you will need to do them. No, again, nobody's going to hold your hand. You know what your partner needs. You're going to give your partner what they need to keep them in line in the marriage. And then they should reciprocate. But if it's not working and y'all knew it was, why did you even go over there and agree to him sleeping with your wife? This dude said, after Matt was done making her happy in bed, she would have been happy, and then I would have been happy, and then we would have been happy. How y'all gonna be happy? Then she could have not needed him no more. He's the reason for her happiness. He's giving her what she needs. What if he was doing it in a way that you never did it, and now y'all got a bigger problem? Because she been sampling. What if his stamina and energy is way different from you, being your age? I'm not saying that that's the case. I'm just not understanding how another man doing your old lady is going to bring y'all closer. Like Sean said, wouldn't that make her closer to the person she being intimate in bed with?
Right, yes.
He up here trying to get out of not doing something, trying to get out of doing something he can't do anyway. He needs the pill. Again, he can't take that shit every day. He can't keep up with this girl sexually. He's incompetent. He's experiencing erectile dysfunction. I just think he's putting it off on her when he's really him.
It is, yeah. He is, and it really is him. And he's putting it off on her.
I'm gonna be happy she ain't bothering me. She should be good when she come back, and we all should be good. And then we can get rid of him. No, because you need to do what he was doing. Or she should be good for a while.
How you gonna get rid of what's ultimately making y'all happy?
He's saying
because now she's getting some on the regular.
She gonna want him more now.
Yeah.
And then they gonna be able to do what he said.
How is that gonna make y'all happy?
That don't even make sense.
Child.
How does a dude taking you for a ride in a Ferrari on Mondays bring us closer? You can't wait to get up out of here. You ain't trying to ride in my little dune buggy. If I got a little Honda Accord, you ain't even trying to ride with me no more. You feel away. It was once a decent ride. Now you talking shit about how the doors don't lift up.
It don't feel the same. It don't ride the same.
This ain't Italian leather.
Air conditioner.
I don't know. I thought this was dumb, and I didn't like how they treated Matt. Matt, everybody don't hold the same morals as you. You should have morals and ethics. But another man, he just another man out here.
Yeah.
If they wouldn't have agreed to nothing and she just got busted cheating out there, y'all have been mad at the guy or y'all have been mad at Jasmine?
Right, exactly.
This is about Jasmine and Gino.
Yeah.
Be mad that his dumb ass agreed to it and be mad that she did it. Done. No blame on Matt. What y'all think? Should Matt be getting blamed here?
No. And Julia said it. You know, at least she spoke out and was like, come on now. Yeah, you don't know this man. We don't know him for nothing to be bashing him and saying mean things about him. You know.
Hand a round of applause for Julia. Guys, I never thought I would say anything great about Julia in terms of her character, but Julia, to Julia, guys. To Julia. I bow for you, Julia, because, girl, it was about the nicest thing you did all for the episode. And maybe when she there was maybe about the nicest thing. And maybe when she tried to go apologize to Natalie. But I don't know what the heck going on. I don't know. There was the nicest thing she did.
Yes.
All season. Now, we finna bring in the counselors. Because Gino feel the counselors messed up his marriage. And so does the homeboys.
Yeah.
So we're going to bring them in. We about to tell Matt bye. Rob's like, he got my boy's girls pregnant, man. No, he did. He told me he could stick it in there.
Just trying to stick up for the boys. This bullshit they got going on.
So, guys, the counselors come out, as you know. Sean asked him about the open marriage between Gino and Jasmine. Did they expect this to happen?
What they thought about the outcome.
What they thought about the outcome. Well, they weren't. They were maybe taken aback by the new revelation of the pregnancy, but they were not shocked about the outcome because they were already a broken marriage. Gino tried to blame Reba, the therapist, not Gino and Florian.
Mm-hmm.
Florian was really upset with Reba and felt like Reba ruined Gino and Jasmine's marriage. But I am very thankful that Jasmine kept it real and spoke up for Reba and said Reba was very clear in the severity and seriousness of doing an open marriage.
Right.
How everybody needs to be transparent, on the same page, honest. They need to establish rules. Right. So Jasmine was like, yeah, man, Reba was very clear to us about what could happen here. And stop trying to blame her. And like Reba said, it's easy to point fingers. So, yeah, I'm glad Jasmine stood up and understood everything. Jasmine totally regrets the open marriage. I think she don't like how she look, y'all. Mm-hmm. She feel bad about. I really do think she wish she would have ended it. Nobody want to be like a tramp or like a being called some type of whore or name or nothing like that.
Right.
Or even like a gold digger or a user, if you know it's true. But you came to America and you did this 5 months later. Like even if like people think you that was dirty.
Yeah.
The way it happened.
You have to see how it looks.
It look bad. It do. And she regret how she handled this.
Yeah. You young, you very vibrant, you have a lot of energy, you're full of life. Gino has his age, he's kind of up there and affected by his age also. And now you're here, married, pregnant, with this young guy's baby. It just looks bad.
Like he used Gino.
Yeah, it just
but
looks bad.
I do believe she regret what she did.
Yeah.
I believe that. You can't tell me. She would have been lying if she said she wasn't embarrassed, publicly humiliated, felt ashamed by her peers and her co-workers. And just, I think Rob really hit a nerve.
Yeah.
A lot of the guys, like the way I feel she feel the shun on her from people.
Yes. Yeah.
Because it's tacky. You got your age, girl. You don't do that. Mm-hmm. Now, after Jasmine makes it clear, Gino gets, everybody settle down and then they move on and ask what do they think about Natalie and Josh's relationship. They not shocked by that either. Josh said they gonna go their way. Natalie says she wants her family more than her attraction to Josh. So she's saying she really attracted to Josh. That was her thing.
Yeah.
And she ain't gonna be hung up on it no more. So it seemed good and all well. Like they ran their little acting little couple thing together, and now they gonna go their way.
Ain't good. Yeah.
He gonna help a new girl. He gonna help Libby's sister, Elizabeth. So, but she got her own little thing over there, so he gonna go see what he could dabble into. But I'm gonna say, as much as I want it to work, it ain't gonna work.
I don't think it's gonna work.
Because that girl's a bitch. You will not play games with her. You will do as told. You will not run this. You will get direction.
Oh, yes.
So it's gonna be depending on how much she willing to bend and how long she been without a man, which is gonna be how much she's willing to bend. Mm-hmm. I thought she had a man.
I thought so too.
Must have got out of here.
Maybe so.
Anyways, they move on to what do the therapists think about Florian and Stacy. And Heidi, I believe the therapist is trying to explain the dynamics between Stacy and Florian is like parent-child and how they reverses them. And Florian gets all upset because it sounds like you making it sound like I'm sleeping with my mama. He losing it. You saying what? Say it again. And the guy counselor is like, look, let me try to reiterate what she's saying. It's a sort of a role thing. And y'all know how he do. And Florence like, teach her to speak. Teach her to speak. She knows nothing. Be quiet. Shh. Don't speak to me. Stacy gets upset, storms off stage. She's back there. He need to cut this out. He need to quit speaking to people in such a way. It's embarrassing. He needs to learn things from people and listen and be quiet and let the crew explain to him what they're trying to explain. But he said he need to go take a cigarette. He never a cigarette smoke. He never come back out onto the stage. So, you know, Sean wraps it up. She don't think he's coming back. She comes out. She apologized to all the counselors. And they're telling her, girl, you need to quit doing this clean up apology mess.
Right.
It's not your fault.
Right.
She's like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? They're like, girl, get yourself some therapy for you.
Mm-hmm.
And probably basically that mean leave him alone.
Yeah,
huh?
yeah.
And I guess that's why they ain't together.
Once she goes and gets therapy for herself, that will be the ending result for her, because that in all would be best for her, you know. And she's going to get the fundamental key things to put it all together in her mind and to be strong to do that, you know.
Yeah.
So therapy works, you know.
So we get off stage, and of course we gonna hang in lollygag about and talk shit till we leave. So they back there, and Florian and Stacy's hanging out on the sofa, or he rolls up to her and Benny talking, and Benny's letting her know, you know, letting them know maybe you guys could try a priest instead of a therapist. I would do that, priest, someone at the church.
Mm-hmm. He's saying their culture, that's what they do. That's what they like. They have marital problems. They'll go talk to the priest.
Florian like, I don't want to hear none of that shit. We got the best relationship here. I don't know what nobody on. Mm-hmm. Stacy like, shit, I don't know what I want to do. I don't know where we stand at or nothing. But whatever, I don't really want to give up. I'm going to keep trying. He helped his girl get her stuff, they head out. Benny and Ari, what they just let's just communicate. Co-parenting. They gonna be all right. They gonna stay married on paper, but they divorced not on paper. Mm-hmm. But it's gonna be really important for you to get that divorce, bro, because she could see you going places. Mm-hmm. And it's only a matter of time before that paper with your signature on it strike gold. You was already on the Super Bowls with Kendrick Lamar. Come on, Benny, start thinking here. You get you a nice girl. You get a family going, because you're not on no time clock. You got money coming in. You making millions now. Who do you think is controlling it? Mm-hmm. And dictating it and getting all the money because y'all still married? Don't matter that you left. You're not understanding it, but she understands it. She think this is easy. Mm-hmm.
And what woman that you're going to get with that will be okay with you still being married, but it don't mean anything?
Go ahead. Yeah, we going to stay married.
Y'all get serious. You going to be asking Ari for that divorce on paper. Trust.
And don't you dare come asking for that divorce on paper when you making good money on the regular. And it's bigger than anything. Mm-mm. She ain't having it. You have a fight in court.
There'll be some trouble.
Rob is gonna go and leave with his boyfriend Josh. Sophie gone. She ain't worrying about none of this.
With their matching jackets.
They out of here. Mm-hmm. Josh said maybe he wasn't so friendly today. Maybe he lost his temper just a little bit. But him and his mans is finna deal. Get your shit, bro. Come on. We here now. Mm-hmm. Rob takes, I don't know why we needed to see him nude so many times. We didn't see nobody else.
Right.
You not doing things girls ain't do. Girls gotta want to get out of their stuff, their things. You're not even fit like that anymore.
No.
You got a dad bod. What are we doing? Who are we advertising for?
Right. I'm like, what's going on? What, Rob got something going on?
He ain't even like necessarily rushing, putting on my undershirt, nothing. He's just dragging it out. So I'm assuming this was for Josh.
Yep. It's like he has no luggage, no clothes. What's going on?
Yeah, look like he about to go live with Josh.
For bags?
Look like he about to go live with Josh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Then we got Brandon and Julia. He just gonna go on and see a second opinion about this test. Oh, yeah. But come on, I think we know by now. Yeah. We know. She must cannot.
Maybe not.
So let's get to the adoption then. What we doing? Right?
Yep. There's other ways.
They gotta be playing. Meanwhile, he's still getting on her nerves, she say. So they head out. And then we have Jasmine, who's breaking down. The world thinks she's a horrible person. Why I feel bad for Jasmine on this episode, y'all. Because Gino ain't quite right himself, y'all. Let's be fair today. Gino a bit off. He's sneaky. He ride around the block and pick up young girls or men or transies. Have his little quick pay me fun and come back home. Or stay in the room doing weird things. He was someone inappropriately took advantage of him when he was young, and they got away with that shit and told him, be quiet, don't say nothing. And he's just the candidate not to say nothing. Right. Because he's uncomfortable in a whole family dynamic situation about, I don't know what his mom passed or something like that, and his sister was watching him, and nobody was watching. The stepmom was abusive and harsh, and I think Gino got mad issues. Yeah. Jasmine was doing a lot of crazy shit, and she see how America is now. I bet she wish she could take that booty back to the counter and get the money she spent, because it's bullshit out here. People got to eat and pay bills. She out here playing with a booty and titties. Rest. But either or, Gino agreed to the open marriage. A brother in the back said, hell yeah. You can't be mad at nobody here but the married couple.
That's right.
Their relationship didn't make it. Oh well.
Their relationship, their decisions. No one's fault.
Your girl around here crying. I'm crying. Oh, give it to me, please. I want some. All this happened because you holding from the girl. Yeah, come on, man. Now, as a man, there's a crime.
That's why Florian don't understand.
Like, come on, bro. You could have hit it and still had nothing to do with her and still had a girl on the side and still got your TLC money.
Yeah, it's like, look, you my wife, we having problems, but still, come here, girl.
You could have hit it and then muffed her. Get your ass out of here.
You don't muff me.
You know I don't like you. You know I don't like you. Say, boo, come on, man. Well,
I am not Jasmine.
You my old lady. Who I'm supposed to go get it from? I know we don't get along, but come on. Yeah, I don't get it, guys.
What y'all think?
Part 5 was good. It was a Met event. Why Sophie came, why Julie and Brandon came. I guess the extras need to just sit on stage.
Well, there was a 5 because they had already did them on 4.
But I mean, they didn't even get them 2 minutes.
A few of them on 5, like on the 4th one, they didn't do a few of them, so they did them just now. So don't say that.
I mean, they got them and ended them, but they barely got some talk going.
I know.
Like, you know, they barely. Julie and
Brandon barely got anything to say. Like,
all right, come on. Y'all done made Florian mad.
What, they had 2 minutes?
Girl.
For their little segment?
The counselors who played on the show had less time. Then what's that girl name? Corona Family had up there. When they was on the tell-off.
Yeah.
I don't know, guys. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, but please don't invite Sophie back to nothing.
Oh, goodness. No. But, hey, did you find that was funny what Florian said?
Ari, go to sleep. Because I told y'all she was sleeping the whole season to the point where they had to threaten her to get off the show.
Look, now it's time to get up.
You know what? Y'all two don't want to be together. Y'all don't participate. Y'all thought this was gonna be a free check. Y'all gonna be together tonight. Okay, pack this shit up and head home. That's why Florian was like, go to sleep, Ari, when she want to jump in and say she ain't like how he was talking to the staff. Which he was wrong. He was wrong.
He was just aggressive. Like,
he like all this shit bullshit, and y'all know it. Y'all wasn't helping nobody. I'm with Florian. Come on. The counseling, the therapy was a joke.
Yeah. We know.
That one dude, come on. You have to apply yourself. Take action. focus, hone in, get those key elements, those points centered, and then we're grounded somewhere. And then you got Heidi over there. She's like, what? Well, really, we don't really care. We see what she's doing here. Well, yeah, they're not gonna work anyways. I don't even know why I fucking hate TV shows and these fake ass crews. She was like, I want to use my therapy for real shit.
Yeah.
It was the energy she was giving.
Yeah.
Reba was like, people don't even know how bad they do me wrong in the bed. Try to blame shit on me. I had to scrap one of these hoes last in the season. I had my hair piece out. I'm glad Reba went check on Jasmine though.
Yeah, I'm glad she did. I mean, Jasmine, you know, she did stick up for her. You know, with what she did with their situation, she covered all the bases and everything. So she stuck up. Jasmine did stick up for her.
She felt bad for her. That was a good
thing. Yeah.
She was like, "Girl, you about to get it, girl. The world about to come down on you."
So it's good she went behind, you know, in her little dressing room and was talking to her and.
They did Reba wrong, man. This season, I seen it all. She was getting less. She was getting less time with the people. Reba was getting less time with the cast. And I know some fights was going on in the background because I saw their hair do. And then they want to blame her. And then on the top of it, where was the yoga instructor? Who was the counselor?
Oh, I don't know.
She a real one. She probably got shit to do.
I don't know what happened. Why? Maybe she was on another.
Maybe her and Reba was the one who was squapping it up, and they can't be on stage together.
Maybe so.
I don't know. I did promise my people I'm gonna go dig it up, but I knew I should have put the little hair piece as the thumbnail. I don't know, guys. It was fun. It's been good. It's been real. I don't know if I could. I love 90 Day, but I might start like not having nothing to say about some people that shouldn't even be on nothing again. Unless it's worthy. Anyways, guys, it was funny and it was real. See y'all in the next season. We out.
Peace.